you tired?
Sí.
I'm feeling it a little bit. I think I'm faded.
I think I'm faded.
I think I'm faded, bro.
Bruh.
I think I'm just hungry, bro.
¿Cómo te está?
Welcome to CharroBeans podcast, a Mariachi podcast.
How are you guys doing?
How are you guys? We are coming at you at episode 109.
Nah.
See,
Last time I remember talking about it, was like 104.
109. And we got some freaky lights today, bro.
Estamos viejos.
We could look a little like green with the pink. And then you look really white, bro.
Pero hacemos mayates. Before you start, I'm in the Beetle.
It's a
¿Sabes
Beetle?
mayates? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, Mariachi Tepalcatepec has a recording of that.
¿Mayate?
Yeah. It's a canción.
Okay.
I remember when I first saw it, I was like, but apparently it's a beetle?
It's a Beetle, yeah.
It's got wings and shit?
Yeah, like, I guess you never did it, but in Mexico,
No.
we would grab like a string and we would grab a mayate. They're big. They're like, parecen como cucarachas, but like chunky.
You would like
Yeah,
let
we
it
would
fly
tie
on
them
the
up.
street?
And like,
Fucked up.
we would grab them as kites, bro.
Kites. No,
No, we do like the most fucked up shit to insects in Mexico. Like,
Oh,
you ever grab like, we also had like como esquelas, pero los grandes.
who?
And, esquelas, like ants,
Oh, okay, ants.
like the big ones. And like, we would grab them like from by their back, and then we would make them fight. So we put them together, and they're just like, and eventually they would bite off their heads.
Damn. Actually, yeah, when you're little, you really don't care about other like. You don't have no morals. You don't have like.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you're a psychopath. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you're kind
it's-
of crazy. Cause
incluso, this one's kind of fucked up. You don't like animal cruelty, skip ahead. You know.
we're already demonetized on iPad.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't like hearing about animals getting killed,
Wait, you killed an animal?
Yo no. In Mexico, Ipira was in Mexico, bro. No se la acababan, güey.
That's true. I mean,
they-
cockfighting in general.
Yeah, well, that's illegal.
Well, yeah, but in Mexico they still do it.
No, it's illegal though.
But they still do
No,
it.
they still do it.
No,
I mean, since
it's-
they have dog fights. Here.
Dude, it's enough to freaking put it on an album.
Well, at that
over
time
here.
it was legal. Like it turned legal like when I was there.
No, but then they could do crazy shit like they put the knives or on the
Oh
claws.
yeah,
like,
They'll
Like
do
where
that. Yeah,
it's like cheating, right?
I think so.
I don't think you can.
I mean-
I don't know. I'm not up to the.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not up to
Because
the
my
the
uncles would go
rules.
to that, but I mean, as a
Oh,
kid, you're
shit.
like, I don't give a fuck, you know.
Yeah, that's true
Oh.
too.
Anyways, in Mexico, there's unos pollitos de colores. You ever see that?
Pollitos de colores.
I don't know how they painted them, but like they grab like little
Like
chicks.
chicks?
Yeah, they grab little chicks, and they were like, I'm guessing they spray painted them or something, and they would be selling like pollitos verdes, pollitos morados. Y a mí me compraron uno verde. Right?
Wow, that's crazy. I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
I'm
no.
pretty sure it's like super fucked up because you're
No,
putting
yeah,
like
'cause you-
this paint on a chick.
Yeah, they're not meant to be fucking purple or green.
Yeah. So I don't know how they did it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's not okay.
It's
But
not, I don't think it is.
Point is, I was a kid and I saw a green chick and I wanted it, right? So nos compraron a todos. Like I think my cousin had like a purple one.
Collect them all type shit. Like
yeah,
Pokemon.
they were like all the colors, bro. It was like,
They're like pretty patties.
Yeah.
From SpongeBob.
so point is, my even smaller cousin, because I had to be like 5 or 6, and my smaller cousin who was like 2,
Yeah.
right? They were like, "Oh look, hold the chick, like it's un pollito, you know." And I don't know what this bitch was thinking. I guess she thought it was like a squishy toy because you just like. She just like squeezed this little chicken, bro. The little chicken was like, fuck.
You
I
can
don't-
still hear it.
You're just like se
no
le soltó su babita,
mames.
güey. Like, sí me dio. That was like the most depressing shit for me, bro. Cause she crushed that little chicken in front of me, and I was just like,
Sí, güey.
like le pusimos su cajita, güey. Like made it look better. No, güey, el siguiente día amaneció todo tieso.
Hey,
I was
but be
like-
for real, y'all cooked them, right? Chicken nugget?
No, o sea, no era
Like-
nada. Like it was
Oh.
this little thing. Like it was like recién nacido, essentially.
Still make a
No,
little dino nugget. You know what dino nugget is?
No.
No? It's a dinosaur nugget.
Did I
They're in the
just
shape of
did I
dinosaurs.
just tell you I was born in Mexico, bro? Like you think we had that?
I know another nuggets way. Nah, when you're little, you don't think about those things.
That's why I low key hate kids, bro, because you see them running around like les vale madre todo, you know.
They really do, and they think they're invincible because they kind of are. They just take a face plant and they keep running, you know. And it's
or unless they see you freaking out.
Yeah,
that's funny too. Like, cause they like fuck up and they're like, that felt different. But they see you freaking out and they're like,
yeah.
me, like what? Like, you know, like that's when they start crying.
Yeah,
That's why like all
yeah.
parents when they fall, they're like,
yeah,
they're like the T-Rex when you like in Jurassic Park, like
yeah,
don't move a muscle. It's
yeah.
like, get those.
Kids are like little bombs, man.
Nah,
'Cause
fuck
they just
kids,
be doing
man.
some stupid shit, man.
Yeah. Or like when they give me a kid, I'm just like,
You don't know what to do with it? I'm good with
no, I
kids.
do, but I'm like, I don't want to fuck with it. I'm just like,
Especially because you got hot Cheeto fingers.
see who has the most disgusting.
No,
shit.
yeah, little kids are pretty disgusting.
Like you
bro.
look at a kid, bro. There's like no thought in their eyes, and it's just like,
See what?
what? Like, wait.
Yeah, like I don't think I'm when they try to give me shit like that, or me dan como un cheto and it's full of like dirt and shit. Nah, bro.
Nah, when they hold it, I'm just like
Just one of those Cheetos is enough to like fucking give me
that shit is like COVID.
food poisoning. Yeah, see, way. Their little like immune systems are tan nuevos, way. Mine is like mine's expired already, so everything that hits now is like yes grave, way.
Emergency room ASAP. Like,
See, bro.
no, yeah, fuck kids, man.
Ay, güey.
Oh,
Starting
well, I'm
strong.
sorry.
Starting strong.
I'm not a
Fuck
big fan of kids, or at
Uh,
least, yeah, kids in general, man. I'm just like,
Ya te dije, güey, te voy a dejar mis niños. güey.
güey, ahí está tu niño, güey. You were like, ¿dónde está Sammy Jr.? I'm like, estamos chambeando, güey. Like,
Aquí lo traigo.
me lo traje
He's
hasta
in the guitarrón case, güey.
Sí, güey.
I closed it so he wouldn't get out.
It's like, what? Why? I'm like, he's safe. Like, ¿qué más quieres?
He's breathing from a straw.
Es un hoyito ahí, güey. you know?
Sí, güey. Hacemos desmadre, güey. Just Sammy Jr. Nah, I wouldn't name him Sammy. He's not worthy.
Sí,
Nah.
Edgar, el co.
El cut. I feel bad for all the Edgars, bro. Like, cause you're just a meme now. Like, ¿cómo te llamas? Edgar. El cut.
I think it's more for them.
Nah, bro.
Like, I don't know.
Nah.
But
It's like if your
especially
name is
because they're
Karen.
like,
Like now, Karen is a
oh, well, no,
derogatory term.
Because he has like, I feel like it's a negative like term. Like if they call you a Karen, you know it's because you're being like,
Yeah, same thing with an Edgar.
no,
So
it's
look
just,
at a bunch of fucking Edgars walking by. Yeah, that's why you use it.
yeah, but it's not like, it's not negative for me. If anything, maybe they are making fun of you.
Okay, but what if like your name was being used like that? Like, man, you're such a Victor, bro.
And you're like, yeah,
Stupid.
because they're probably right, you know. Because
Whatever
like,
it is, it's probably
like cuz are probably like known for like, you know, like being head ass.
yeah, a little
Or
bit.
like being like, she's like, no pasa nada. Yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
it's nothing like, it's just funny. And maybe if they don't like being made fun of, then don't be a cuh, you know. Ven a tu palado, güey. Yeah.
give yourself a come over and you'll be fine, bro.
Sí, güey.
Nah, I don't know. Anyway, today's Charro topic of the day is a good one. It's something I think we all have, and it's called opinions. Some people like to think opinions are facts too. Like I don't like when it's that. If it's your opinion, it's your opinion. So everybody's got an opinion, but sometimes, whenever you express your opinion, you maybe say it to someone that you know or someone in Mariachi. This is how this way should be. This way. That's usually your opinion, but sometimes it feels like you can't say certain things because you'll get like in trouble or they won't. It's like a thing. It's like an underrated opinion, so you don't want to say it because you know nobody else might feel the same. So it could be like a thing that.
Damn, we're gonna be too
really
controversial here, bro. I'm just now reading all.
Yeah, it's because I mean, there's certain things that I feel like if you were to say it out loud, people are like, "You need to leave," you know, like shit like that. But I mean, again, I think a lot of these things always have to be seen as an opinion. They're never fact unless, like, you know, there was a scientific basis off of it or something. You know, but if it's an opinion, I feel like all opinions should be listened to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I never no, shut him up. Like he shouldn't be saying that. Like, at least listen to him and then tell him he's dumb. You know, like I'd rather that. You know,
like if you're gonna give an opinion, which is you like voicing your voice, right? Then you gotta be ready to receive some backlash too, you know, because nobody thinks like you. So like it's like if you're gonna punch, you should expect to get punched back.
Yeah,
you know,
and be ready for a counter.
Yeah,
you know
well, that's what I mean.
Be able to at least give a response as to why you have this opinion.
Yeah, which is, I mean, like you can't get hurt if like someone doesn't agree with you, but like you're the one to put it out there, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like a lot of the times, sometimes when people talk about something that I don't agree with, like I don't really talk back. I'm just like, oh no, está bien, way, you know. Like,
or like, oh, for real?
Yeah,
oh, for real?
Like I'll be like, damn, no, see what. Or I'll move the conversation along, you know.
Yeah.
But like
to something less uncomfortable or whatever.
Se frío, ¿verdad?
No, sí. So we have a couple of you guys did respond with some opinions of your own. So we're just gonna read them out loud and then we'll kind of talk about them. You know what I'm saying? So very first one that we got actually today was Sol de Mexico is overrated. You just hear like sirens go off. Yeah. Can't say that.
No, I think so too. But like I said, it's my opinion, and like what I think, it's why I think I prefer the. I don't know. I think I'm talking about. I don't know the years of those albums, but it's like from like it had to be like 90s, 2000s, because I used to listen to those when I was a kid. So like when you compare those to this new generation, like I don't find the same connection to it. So to me. Yeah, like the Sol de Mexico, because everybody loves Sol de Mexico, obviously, right?
The youth really loves
Sol de Mexico. which is it was us too. Like when Sol de Mexico, like being a big thing, like here in the U.S., like we, like every generation of teenagers and growing up, like mariachis, they look up to them, you know, and because like Jose Hernandez does do a good job of like putting out like all these different like innovations, you know, like all the things he tries to do with mariachi, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, for me, like I do think like this generation is overrated just because I'm more connected to the past Sol de Mexico. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. If you're talking about strictly like the recordings or even like just the arreglos. I mean, it's like you said. I mean, there's such a power in nostalgia too. So like, listen to anything from back then. It's gonna give you automatically like a damn. Like it's not like it was before. Even if you go back then, maybe it didn't feel like that. But like now, the time has seasoned it, you know. So like it's become like it's taking on a life of its own when it's nostalgia.
Yeah.
But like for this person's opinion, saying like they're overrated. I guess I can't really say yes or no. I do. Like, it's kind of like you said. I do think Sol is like one of the groups. One of the groups that is like consistently putting out music, like new music. Which also allows for the youth to keep up with that because they're like, you know, Sol de Mexico just dropped. And then they all flock to that album, you know, listen to it and stuff like that. And, you know, I mean, Jose has said himself, you know, he likes to keep like the younger, good looking guys in the group so that way, you know, like it's also like breaking a stereotype, you know, like that we're just fat, old and ugly and dudes, you know. So he keeps that image well also within his group. So like, it's very easy to flock towards that group, you know. But I mean, look like a group like Mariachi Cobre. We said forever too. Like, I hope that they release another album whenever that was, because you look at the albums and they're all from the '90s.
Yeah,
like all 3 albums that they put out, and they're classics. You know, like you listen to those albums, no skips. You know, they're all good albums. But like nothing has been released in 30 years, or I mean, eventually it's gonna be like 30 years. You know, so I mean. It's crazy to think about, you know. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't know about like, what do you think? Oh, you said right? Overrated. You think they're overrated?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, but I like the group. I
haven't heard him lately.
You told me that.
I haven't heard anyone. I haven't heard Camperos. I heard Vargas just because I was curious. I think you were there.
Which Vargas album are you talking about?
No. Like a video Vargas in general. Like a recent one.
I've only listened to like the Vargas recordings.
Oh, we're talking about CDs? No, pues menos. But yeah, it's been. I should catch up on that.
Yeah. Like I think eventually too, like it would help out a lot of these other groups, like these bigger groups, like Campero still pulls out music every once in a while,
or singles.
Because again, like I think Sol does a good job of like, I mean, Jose does a good job of putting out a lot of music, and he does it more consistently. I think like I can think of like 3 albums that they've put out like the past couple of years, which is more than you could say about other groups, you know. So again, that's what like allows a lot of these like younger generations to be like, oh, like.
Well, I mean, Vargas does do music videos.
They started that, right? They started doing like, music videos, which was super funny to look at. There's one with like Carlos Martinez like ripping like a notebook or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, like they're acting in there. It's crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, like they're just like, it's just funny because like they didn't use actual actors. Like they used like, you know, Carlos Martinez. You know?
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
No, that's cool.
I really hope that they put out like a music video, the Mariachi, and it's like the banda ones.
Well, I think they have one like that, no?
Yeah, but like
where like they pick like a really nice spot.
Yeah.
Like, no. I think creo que nada más les falta la muchacha.
Por eso digo, güey, en todas las de banda, you know, it's like, can you imagine that? Like, okay, like, because banda MS or, you know, banda Recuerditos or Recodo, it's funny because like if you watch those music videos, they're all the same. It's like they have like this fine ass chick, you know, that's like, you could tell she's like an IG model, and like the whole music video is just them making out.
Yeah.
Which is like, how do you approach that? Like, we just need the hottest chick to come out. We say, okay, what are my lines? What lines? You know,
yeah.
what lines? You know, and like, but imagine that with like, you know,
and they always use some house. Have you noticed that?
I mean, they probably got like
Airbnb. Well, you know, I don't know. It's like a mansion. Like it's this house where you come in, like the stairs go like to the top, and it's like white and it has all these things. And I keep recognizing it because more people are using it. Because I've seen ¿cómo se llama? El que ya canta medio gangoso. No gangoso. Fuck. Espinosa Paz.
Oh,
he's used that house. And then right now I was forced to watch the Peso Pluma video. And
it was there?
And it was there, shit. Yeah. So that house is, whoever owns that house is like making bank. Bro. I think Pepe Aguilar has used it. Like, so I'm like, damn.
It's like an Airbnb for like a music video.
Sí,
You're just gonna see like Vargas go in there and it's like, ¿cómo se llama? Enrique on guitarrón, making out with his chick, bro. Like, todo chingón y todo relax.
¿Es el cantante? ¿Cuál cantante?
I was like, yeah, I'm the singer. He's like, so we make out here or over there?
Yeah.
You know? That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. That'd be cool though. There's just like
just like a banda music video. That'd be trippy to see. I want to see it. You know?
I would see it.
It's cool. Second unpopular opinion. So what was it? Unpopular opinions. Yeah, that's what I said. Someone just said, "I love strippers. I appreciate your enthusiasm," but that's not what we're talking about. Next one. You see drug / substance abuse in the mariachi community more prominently than other musics.
Nah.
Yeah,
that's cap, bro.
Bro, that's
no, like
I think. Okay, look, a lot of things you could go into this. Yes, sorry to tell you, but like to the G-rated fans, I mean, it happens. Like with anything, like the stock market, like any profession that you look at, there's gonna be alcohol and drugs. Yeah. It's just a given, you know. Like, especially I think in music.
Más que nada. I think the one comes second is like government, because I think like senators and like those people are more known too for using stuff like that.
No, definitely, bro.
So
like
it's kind of like,
it's pretty crazy that like it goes on, like not just in music but like in all aspects of life, I think. And even then, like it's very well known that
and
it
you
happens.
know what's crazy too, that like because obviously like people like I mean, if you don't know, like Elvis, and like big rock stars and all those people, they're known. I'm saying for them because I don't know.
Oh, if they don't know, yeah.
Because obviously, like I don't think they're aware of like how much drugs like cocaine go into like, the music industry.
Because he's saying mariachi exclusively is the only one doing
and
all
what I'm
these
saying
drugs.
is like, nah, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Son todos parejos, you know. When you hear the stories or documentaries, they're like,
oh yeah.
And what's crazy is that it's not like. I can to me it's a very funny picture because it's not like I don't know, in my head I had Elvis, but like I said, Elvis like like pide algo de eso, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the one that has to get it is like the manager or the people that are like welcome them to like the place where they're gonna play. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, like
Because they go to someone, they're like, hey, güey, pues, Elvis pidió like 2 kilos, güey, like,
Shit, hell
and
yeah.
and someone has to be like, all right, well, like we gotta go find it. It's
Yeah,
Elvis, you
yeah.
know.
It's Elvis Presley, bro.
Yeah. So like,
ni modo decirle que no, you know, like it's gonna happen, you know.
So that's crazy to me because people have to find their way into like I don't know, like market.
No, bro.
You know?
If
To a dealer, like, hey, can we buy this from you? Like,
no, like the drug thing in music has been since forever. I mean, go back to the '60s with the Beatles, LSD, acid. Jimi Hendrix was high as a fucking kite,
yeah.
but he's considered the best, you know, rock and roll guitarist of all time. But it's like I wouldn't say. I think Mariachi obviously is what he's saying. It's very. I mean, it's. I'm not gonna lie. It's there. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's there. But I do also think that it's probably nowhere near what rock and roll, country, you know, even rap, you know, any music you can think of right now, regional Mexican, bro. I tell you, all these singers that are singing, you know, regional Mexicano right now, they're alive right now because they're like, when you see them in the music videos and they're like,
and it's
they're on some shit, bro.
And you even hear things about artists, like I've heard some things about like Luis Miguel, güey, que
no, dude, it's not like unknown, you know. These
I know,
are things
but
that
like
are
I said,
about.
like for them, like it's kind of they're probably like, what, bro?
Yeah,
like,
no, it's
like I heard stories of Luis Miguel que like they have to carry him into a room porque he's essentially like dead.
He's gone,
like he's passed out.
Yeah.
Pero sale de ese cuarto que no, que consigue que
Yeah, man.
That's crazy to see, you know, like
I mean, didn't Jose lose his voice just
from drinking?
From drinking, you know, and it wasn't Kool-Aid, you know, like
yeah.
you know.
No, yeah, and I think like maybe like Mariachi doesn't shy away from like the drinking part. I think
I think
that goes with the genre, you know, like
it's
you're drinking and you're like expressing yourself to all these rancheras. And
stuff. I mean every here's the thing.
And I think like country has like whiskey and like okay.
I was just saying, like, just in general, like mariachi itself, like, is rooted in alcoholism.
Yeah,
because I mean, if you not rooted in, but I'm saying it's not uncommon to hear a song refer to tequila, refer to copas de mezcal,
una
botella, you know.
That's why mom was scared of me being a mariachi, because you would see Jorge Negrete and Pedro Infante acting out all these scenes of them like
plastered drunk,
yeah,
you know,
like in una cantina way, and they're like walking down the street, they're like zigzagging and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
and again, like, I mean, I've never heard a song, but I mean, you'll hear a lot of the alcoholism in these recordings. Yeah. But do they ever talk about like harder drugs?
Harder drugs
in mariachi music, like
cocaine,
cocaine's,
LSD,
or LSD, acid, like
I
heroin.
I do know cocaine was not. Well, it's not.
What I'm saying
it's
is
not in the songs, but it's definitely in the back.
Okay, yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's never in the music. It's not saying like, we'll talk about tequila and you know alcohol todo el día, but when it comes to, there's never like a lyric that's like, you know, I was shooting up a line, you know, right here, right now, and that's what I mean. Like it's
well, I think norteños are the talk about that.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Where he's saying it's rooted, it's prominently in mariachi. I'm like, I mean, look at any other genre, bro. Like people are, I mean, rock and roll has been talking about seeing shit when they're on acid for forever, you know, like you know, so like their songs talk about that, but you don't think rock and roll and you think like, oh, they were good boys, you know, like that's not what it was. I mean, you listen to what they were talking about. I mean, they were tripping out while writing this music, you know.
I think for them too, it's like I'm not. I mean, you do whatever you want with your body, you know, but like, I can see them kind of like at some point, like in their line of work, like doing all these parties and all these events. Mm-hmm. I can see them being at a point where like, bro, this Red Bull is not doing it for me. No, you know, like I need something. Mean, and there's always that like, you watch that Elvis movie, like you can see like, well, I don't know the real story, but in the movie, like the one that's like pushing Elvis to do more drugs is his manager. Yeah, his manager's like, hey, we needed to finish this gig, like con todo el ánimo, you know.
I mean, the '80s and just in general too, the '80s with people just doing coke like all the time,
and that was more normalized, right? No, there was a point where people would do it like
Bro, they were like at stockholder meetings.
Yeah.
Fucking. Espérame.
And they'd be like, no, not even. They would do the whole like, hold on, bro, like
That's what I'm saying. Like, and they're just like having a meeting, just chilling, and they're just carrying on their day, like como si fuera nada. As far as we know, that was like their 5-hour energy.
That was their actual like Coca-Cola,
For like all the comments and when they say like Coca-Cola, they're all like, are they gonna put the Coke back?
Yeah.
Like cocaine in the actual Coke.
Please.
Yeah, please. Yeah, but so, I guess for this comment specifically, if I can confirm to you that mariachi is much like all other aspects of meat. Not even we're talking about just music. We're not even talking about film and TV. Like,
oh no,
es otro desmadre allí, But what I'm saying is this person saying it's prominently mariachi music.
It's everywhere, bro.
I think you need to broaden your spectrum a little bit because it really is everywhere. And it's like you said, like. I've seen it, I'm seeing it going on, and it's not my place to be like, nah, bro, like you gotta, like
I think
it's your body,
because I have seen people doing it in front of me, and like the first time did kind of like freak me out because I was like, fuck, I'm a witness, bro, like
like I'm going 25 to live, bro. I'm sorry.
Like that was my biggest scare, like, but if you're doing it because you want to do it, it's your choice. I'm not gonna like, I'm not anyone. I'm not your dad. And even then,
exactly. I'm no one's parent. I'm not gonna be here to be your guardian. Like y también in my experience, I feel like if I were to say something, they're gonna give me that excuse, like, bro, you're not my fucking dad. What
exactly.
You doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
you don't want help, then nobody can help you.
Yeah, it's not my place to say. Like, I'll call your mom. Just go, señora. No lo va a creer.
Y le mando una foto.
Mira, FaceTime.
With someone's mom.
Yeah. And she's like, how like moms are always like asleep, like with the bathrobe and shit. She's like, ¿qué? No, but yeah, I think for this comment specifically, it's like, it is in mariachi music, but I do think that it's rooted in all aspects of media.
I think it's everywhere
no, it's everywhere.
Like even like college students,
bro. Dude going to the gas station is shooting up right now. And it's not.
It's a lot more common than you think.
Yeah,
and it's definitely like near you.
Yeah, and I think if you make the proper decision, like the right decision, you'll stay away from that. Like if this is a younger person, because I mean, yes, we play around a lot on here. We make a lot of jokes, But if you're on the younger side, it's
people
better.
People have said that apparently we sound stoned, or like.
I think that's just my voice in general.
I think that's how we act with each other. We're like,
because I mean, one day we'll be like, but it's like.
Because the only hard drug I do is alcohol.
That's good.
That's not a drug.
All right, I'm like, qué bueno, mijo.
Sigue adelante.
Yeah, and people ask me, who asked me that shit? It's Mickey. He told me that in the van, like he's random like that. He's just like,
the Mickey is the most out of pocket person.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, have you ever done weed before? That's how I knew he was a kid. You ever done weed before? I'm like, they're like, no man, like it's never been my scene, and I went to college and I was in a frat, so I mean, I've been around, so but it's like it's just my personal decision, I know what's best for me, hopefully, and it's just. It's not my scene, so I'd rather do something better, or stay away from it. Si uno quiere es tu pedo, güey.
Yeah,
that's you, bro.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why I never felt the call of like weed or like those crack cocaine.
I need to try those.
Because every time I see it, I literally have. I guess that's how you feel with alcohol. Like I never get like como la curiosidad ni nada to try something like that. I'm just like.
Yeah.
No way.
But it's just again that's your preference, It's just like
thankfully I guess.
We're all born a little different.
I'm like, cocaine does make you skinnier, I heard though. I'm like
what?
Right.
I'm like, how many pounds do I need of that to lose this many pounds? Like does it, balance each other?
Like for every 5 grams.
I'm like, give me 40 pounds, bro. Yeah, by next week I'm gonna look like fucking Kate Upton,
Channing Tatum.
Sí, me parece como el Magic Mike, Magic Sammy. This person says Alejandro Fernandez and Angela Aguilar are overrated. Dang, it's just everybody overrated.
Bro.
Damn, we have another one actually. I'll see that anyway. Alejandro Fernandez, Angel Aguilar. I can't say that I listened to Angel Aguilar. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I can't tell you if she's overrated. As far as Alejandro, I think he contributed a lot to the rap that we play.
For the people of his time, which was like Arturo's time, I think.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like that generation of because he would technically be like.
Yeah, that target audience.
Yeah, his target. So Arturo, like 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even then, we get a lot of people asking for his songs.
Yeah.
Like, so it's not like what he did was bad or anything.
But they're not young people, or of our age that ask for.
No, yeah, they're older than us. Yeah,
they're definitely older.
They're older. But again, I don't even listen to Alejandro that much either. I'm not even that much of a fan of how he sings. But again, it's like. He's contributed a lot to the fact that I play a lot of his music whenever we gig. So it's like, I mean, he obviously did something right, to keep it going like that. So,
but I never saw him as pues cada quien. And Angela, I like her voice, but I don't like how she uses it. Cause she sounds a lot like her grandma, bro. If you listen to
really,
like esta Flor Silvestre, it sounds the same. But she does this whole different type of delivery and stuff. But it is kind of like very impressive how she sounds like her grandma. Her grandma is great. Yeah, not so much. Not so good.
She's like trash. Nah. Yeah, I can't say much about that. Someone else said violins are overrated. Bro, that's like a foundation instrument. Like you can't really go.
He plays vihuela, bro. He's like,
yeah, that's true. He plays vihuela, so he's probably like, you know what? We don't need them. I was like, I think you need them, bro. Anonymous. Oh, this one's anonymous. They all are, but this one specifically said, women wearing pants in mariachi, even if other women are wearing skirts in that same group. I'm all for progressive, but that's just raunchy. It's like hidden, bro. You got to go into like the hidden requests. Because she put DM. I mean, she. Yeah.
Hidden? Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
I guess I could say it's a girl. Okay, it's a girl that said this, okay? So just so you don't think that it's a guy like just saying something about the pants. Because have you ever played with someone that is a girl and she right? So like, have you ever been next to a girl?
So a girl is like
no, like have you ever played in or even seen like a girl who wears pants who wears pants? In
girls,
she's wearing like gala pants.
I want to see men.
Like
yeah, I've seen some of those pants.
Yeah,
I think Trio Ellas does it.
Yeah, well, like, they're a little bit different because I think they're not playing full on mariachi. They have like their own fusion ellas.
Yeah.
But
they have like the black
I'm talking about like a dead ass mariachi group, and then one of the girls just happens to be playing with pants on.
I've seen a few.
How do you feel about that?
Está bien. I mean, I feel like a skirt would be better just because of the ventilation.
So you get some air in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know I was like,
I would love to wear. I would love to wear a skirt. Honestly.
But I mean, if that's what you want to wear, like,
I would have to have a slit in the back though, because I'm thick. So like, because I've been told that whenever they walk in, they don't have a slit. They just be waddling and shit.
Stretch.
Yeah. So I feel like I'd be a waddler. So.
Wait! I didn't read this through.
She's
even if other women are wearing skirts, I'm all for progressive. But that's so she doesn't like pants.
Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't.
I thought she was all for it.
No, she's all. For
it. Okay.
Like, I think all style is up for interpretation. So, for example, I'm pretty I forget where I saw this, but you know how like trajes nowadays, they're pretty flashy. You get a traje in pink, green, red, velvet. Like you can get it whatever color you want,
Velvet?
Yeah, like you just, you can go all out. You could put Mickey Mouse ears on it if you want to, if you didn't get copyright infringement,
Yeah.
But I think the traje de charro has been around long enough to where there is going to be variations on that style. You know what I mean? Like it's not uncommon to see women wearing pants, which traditionally they're wearing the skirt. But I don't think it's bad for that. I mean, I think if anything, if that's what they feel more comfortable wearing, that's on them. Again, I'm nobody's dad. So it's like, even if I was the boss of the group, She comes up to me. She said, "I want to wear pants." All right. Well, you're gonna have to get fitted just like us, you know. So you're gonna have to get that awkward crotch. You know how they put the tape measure in your crotch.
Que te tienen que ver el pito, güey, te lo ponen al lado.
Yeah, you gotta like move it to the side with us.
I was kidding, bro. What?
No.
What?
I was like, un vato. He's like, excuse me.
So you're like, oh, you're like,
no, but I think like if that's their choice, that's on them. You know,
Yeah.
like they feel comfortable that way. That's on them. Like I do think people freak out over, or at least or more hesitant towards it because it's not traditional. But it's like there's always a variation you can do on tradition. Like I think it's good for us to not ignore tradition. It's always good to but you don't always have to follow it 100%. Because I mean, if everything stayed traditional, we would just be playing. I wouldn't even be in the group right now. I'd be playing golpe. You'd be playing harp, and you know we'd just be playing violins, no trumpets. We'd also be wearing straw hats and what we wore to work that day. So like, mariachi didn't start off with these pants and this traje, and so it was adapted throughout time. You know what I mean? So like this new style, I mean, you'll see like a featured singer, probably like Angel Aguilar and stuff like that.
Lupita Infante did that.
Exactly, and they'll come out wearing pants and stuff like that. Is it bad? No, I mean they're doing a variation on what the traje de charro means to them or in their fashion. Like fashion statements have been like a thing forever. Like, have you seen those super old pictures of like? Apparently back then you could get arrested as a woman for wearing a bikini that was too revealing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like they'd be on the beach and like a 2-piece bikini was like not a thing. It's like you wanted to stay covered. Like if you could be wearing a sweater on the beach, they'd be like, "There we go," And then eventually like sex appeal became a thing, and guys were like, "Oh yeah, this is good. We shouldn't arrest you."
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, so it's like if it wasn't for things like that, people taking risks and people changing up what the look is, I mean, we wouldn't have what we have today. It's like it's a whole nother ballpark whenever you start doing variations on it. But yeah, I've seen girls like going out to play like that, and it's like whatever they feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yo qué te voy a decir.
Sadly.
It's
Yeah,
like-
like the thing, like, nah, me voy a callar. Pero sí, está bien. Hace frío, ¿verdad?
You sound like you're scared to say anything.
Nah, it's just gonna take too long.
But yeah, I mean, if you
Otro
want
día con más tiempo, güey.
I mean, if you want to wear shorts, if you want to wear,
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Like,
I mean, you also have to be scared of ready for the repercussions. Though it's like someone's like, if someone comes up to you and tells you something, I mean, what are you gonna do? You just be like,
yeah,
just beat them up, But it's like, you just gotta be ready. I mean, you're taking a risk, so I mean, be ready to fight. No, just kidding. Imagine just be ready to fight. This person says all male charros should go back to the 80s Vargas mustache era because unpopular opinion, con barba con traje looks unkept even with the lineup. I don't know. Fight me, Vic. Laugh my ass off.
I agree with you. What the fuck?
I think you were the one that told me that like it looks no se mira bien. Like
especially if you're like me, if you see this shit.
Well, you can't really see it on camera, but
but like I have a lot of little hairs and stuff. It looks very unkept. If you from far, like that looks good.
Se mira bien, yeah.
But you zoom in and you see all the little like.
What's your
hairs,
next year?
Yeah, especially if you don't trim it like all the time, because I mean, at least for me, like facial hair grows like the next day. Like if my skin is like baby smooth.
Yeah, where it's
like skin no nada.
Yeah.
Like by the next hour it's gonna feel rough, like sandpaper.
Yeah, mine starts growing a lot faster now, but it's still not full.
Yeah.
Which pisses me the fuck because now I just gotta shave more often.
Which looks messy,
Yours doesn't look bad because at least yours connects all the way. But like for example, like I feel bad when I don't shave because I mean this is the best I can do, guys. All right, so if you look, I have a goatee on the bottom, some under my lip, and then I have this really bad mustache. But like if I let the rest grow out, even for like a day or two, I start to look dirty.
Yeah,
like it looks like no me lavé, and like from far away, like tengo como manchas. So whenever like I go on Thursday or Friday to the restaurants and I didn't shave or I didn't, like trim it down, like I feel gross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You feel like no te has bañado.
Yeah, and it's again like everybody has a preference. Like they could wear it. Like I really don't. Again, I don't really care what you look like, bro. Like just play your damn instrument. That's what it is for me. But like right now, he's saying like we should all go back to like everybody having a mustache or a clean face. Which sounds like the Yankees.
Which I would agree if you were like all into this thing. Porque a mí ya me vale verga, güey. Like I kind of like wanna see how I as a person can look different. Because back then, I was all about mariachi, and I was like, I want to look good as a mariachi, which you look at those pictures, like no one had a beard. It was no facial hair or the mustache, como dijo este vato.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be all for that. But now I'm like, I'm doing different things. I might want to look a little different. So I've been trying to grow this out for at least a year. I started in January. So I'm going to see how I look in December. If no me gusta, I'll just cut it off.
Yeah.
But like, if you're all for it, I think that's cool. Because I agree with it. Like, you do look messy, and it's like, sometimes when I do look myself in the mirror, I'm like, But then I'm in school, and I'm like, damn, this looks pretty good.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, like it's the same issue I've had with my hair for forever. It's like, I like my long hair. I love having long hair. But then like, I'll go out to play, and I'm like, damn, I don't like this because now it's in my face. Now it's in the way, But in my casual everyday life, if I wasn't a mariachi, like this is how I would be. You know. But it's like once you're a mariachi, you have like this, you have this like necessity almost that you want to at least look well kept.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're wearing something fancy. You're wearing something that like costs. Our fit alone costs like more than $1,000. You're holding $1,000 to $2,000. Like we're all each walking around as like $2,000 to $3,000 people, just casually, So I mean, imagine having all that and then todavía te miras todo pendejo because you have like bad facial hair. Do this. So not that you look bad, but it's like fuck. Like you kind of feel like damn, I have to look better than this. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
you want to look clean.
Yeah, you want to look clean. Yeah, like that's just my preference. Like I wish I could have a way where I can, have this and also have this and this, but it's like not all of us have that luxury.
Yeah, and you just gotta make a choice. Where do you want to look good, or like how do you want to be looked at?
O si quieres estar feo.
I mean, I don't have a choice.
Exactly.
Así nací, güey, no.
No, yeah, but you shave your head if you want. I don't care. You do what you want.
Hasta los huevos, güey, me vale verga.
For real. Next one. Did I say this one already?
What?
Violins are overrated?
Yeah.
Guitarrón isn't needed when a harp is there. Oh, you're a harp player, so.
No, that's not true, bro.
That's not true.
With the evolution of harp right now, it's more of a melodic instrument more. So like, si tuvieras como una de esas harpas michoacanas, que están bien
the
panzonas,
fat ones, right?
yeah,
the fat ones. Yeah.
Those will probably do the job. But the harps right now que hace El Fego, Villegas, and even Morales, their harps are getting more skinnier. If you look at them, they're not this like
the big boxy.
This big like sarcophago. They're turned more like narrow. And
question: have you ever played one of those big, like fat harps?
Yeah.
How's the bass resonance on those? Oh, see?
Yeah.
Like, is it as loud as a guitarrón or not?
It is as loud, but it's a different feel.
Or you mean different sound, no?
Like, different sound.
Overall, like with the group, I feel like it wouldn't have that punch as much.
No, it does.
Oh, it does?
Like you feel it like on your chest.
I'm like,
like I think it has a stronger attack than a guitarrón. Because a guitarrón has a harp too, but it depends how you make the harp. Yeah. But a guitarrón has the limit of I guess like a fingerboard. Like if you pull it hard enough, like va a chicotear.
On a guitarrón.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a harp
le pega el diapasón.
And a harp, even though it does have a little piece of wood, it has like a lot more room to resonate.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a harp like that, I think because I tried it in Albuquerque when I was in high school.
Big harp? Like a big harp?
This guy brought it.
Yeah.
Like those things are like...
No, I definitely think there's nothing replacing the guitarrón. Like
if it's not like a harp like the olden days, no. because if you look at Villegas, they're like
no, see, wait. And then
super
I've played I've played harps. I've played a gig before. I remember one time where a guitarrón player didn't show up, and yeah, it was rough. Like it's because there's no bass, there's no oomph. You know, it's like there's just it's like a thing I heard with bass players. Like the best bass players, you never know they're there because they're just always just adding so much low end, so much. Oh yeah, that's fat as fuck, bro.
No, that's from the back. It's like
is it deeper?
See, a lot more.
Nice.
I wish I wish I had taken. No, that's.
You were just looking at the class.
Yeah.
Oh, chingon.
See, like those are you can see the difference. Like,
yeah, no, see.
Like no mames.
Yeah, shit's obese.
Yeah. So I wouldn't. I mean, if you have one of those harps, yeah. But like when you play like bass on the harp that I have or that one, it sounds a lot brighter. Which you don't.
That's
really
what I mean.
want.
Like I don't feel like there's anything that you could replace a guitarrón with. Even if you put a tololoche in there, like if you one day decided to replace it, like.
I mean, tololoches with the even longer diapason, like every kick, it's like you hear the clash more than the sound.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's the sound you want from a tololoche.
Yeah, exactly.
You want the clap sound. You know?
Yeah, but he's not gonna have that deepness that guitarrón has.
And now they're having that in like the cum music. When you listen to cum music, like it's all. Yeah, I mean that's, and it's not bad, but it's like that's the sound.
The style.
That's the style. Yeah. Next one. Girls that sing too high are annoying.
I think what's annoying is that every girl sounds like that.
I was gonna say yes. I think I don't. This is just a thing with me, and I think I've said it here before. I don't like when singers, the mariachi, this is my opinion, that where they sound like they belong to another genre. You know what I mean? Like almost like rock en español or pop en español. Where they're singing like we make fun of him a little bit in our group, like with Paco, who be singing and he's like, whoa, because it's like you hear that now in mariachi. You hear singers that way they just sound like very poppy, you know.
And I think that's what I don't like about Pepe Aguilar or like Alejandro Fernandez, because they're trying to bring like another different things from like other, like I think for them it's more like Mexican rock or like I think Alejandro like
with mariachi instruments.
Like le gusta más la ópera, pero he had a weird clash with mariachi. Because I know he used to be an opera singer. That's why he has like
Pepe?
This Alejandro.
Oh, Alejandro. Oh, sorry.
I know that's why he had like this like he has like a deep sound, right? But it doesn't like mix. At least for me, I know people love him.
No, I was about to say that like it doesn't resonate with me. Like it really doesn't. Like so whenever I hear a singer like that, like it doesn't feel like. Have you ever heard like, like Baraja de Oro, like by Pepe Aguilar, like it doesn't have that, it's not ballsy enough for me. Like it just
like if his dad sang it would have been like fucking
because it's un señor way, like cantando, and again like this could be someone else's opinion where they're like, I don't like how he sings. I heard one time a dude critiquing Jose Alfredo because he sounded like just like a drunk guy at a bar, and it's like well, yeah, but I mean like. It's the way he tells the story. It's the way he actually sounds like. Well, he wrote the motherfucker, so he sounds like he went through that shit. Well, it's because he did, so like he's singing it in that way. So like it's like when we were making fun of that this weekend. There's a video that went out like a couple years ago or whatever where someone was singing "Tragos de Amargo Licor." And it's like Tragos de amargo licor, and it's like bien macho, but it's like they sing it like that. Yeah. So it's the way that it's being sung. It's like how is it resonating? So like going back to her point, she's saying girls that have that very high. I know what sound she's talking about. Where like, and it became very popular right now, especially with like Ángel Aguilar. The way she sings is very poppy too, and almost moany in some of her in some of her notes where like it sounds like she's moaning a lot of these words instead of actually like pushing the air out, and like a lot of girls will start to replicate that same sound.
It was before too though.
No, yeah.
Like, I don't know. It might have been Reinas that started.
I'm not saying like they started. I'm saying like that's the style that someone will hear and will try to replicate. But it's like
which might have been just like I don't know how to describe like the girl side of mariachi, trying to be different. Because if you listen to like Amalia and
Lucha,
they're very like low.
Oh,
like
yeah,
So it's kind. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to be like new.
I was gonna say that I don't know the history behind that. We'd have to ask like Dr. G or somebody. But like, were those girls trying to, in some way, be like the men and sing it low like that? You think? I need to find that out.
Because it might have been the whole thing of like we can do it just like the men can. And I mean, it might have been too maybe like, this is just a thought.
Speculation.
It might just be that maybe whoever was writing or thinking about certain things wasn't thinking about the artist's voice. You know what I mean? Like
they didn't have
been so used to making like certain keys and certain songs like for men.
Okay.
And now they have to do it for a girl. They're kind of like,
dang.
No, or like just be like, well, I like this key, you know, like
yeah.
And like a lot of composers will say that like this song sounds good only in this key. I think Jose Hernandez said it con that song he made, El Perro. He was like, this song only sounds good in C minor. Like it had to be this key, you know.
Oh, I didn't hear
so
that.
I don't know if maybe like that affected them in any way.
Yeah.
Because I mean I know like as it wasn't as far back as we think, you know, because Lucha was what, like the 60s, 70s.
Sure.
You know, like I'm sure there was a stronger wave of like machismo, you know.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm sure she had like a rough time with that too. So
machismo is like Mexico's middle name, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it really is.
Yeah, so maybe that had something to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just a thought.
No, but I mean, just based on her point, like I can see how it can get annoying. Like, you know, where I do like a more different type of, like, I guess I was just talking about like, break off from tradition. I guess with me though, with the voices, like más tradicional, sí me gusta más. Like when there's a voice that's a little bit on the lower end. Like I don't like when it creeps too much into another kind of genre. I guess, to me personally.
Well, I think like for me is that everybody tries to sound like that. And like I think that what makes Mariachi special is that everybody sounds different.
Yeah.
Like when you hear Javier Solis, you're like, oh, it's Javier. Yeah. When you hear Miguel Aceves,
that's true, bro.
That's Miguel Aceves. You know, we hear Lucha, bro. Lucha, I can hear her from like a house away. I'm like, that's Lucha, bro.
Yeah,
you know? Or
very true. Good point. Yeah, like it's like como cuando ya pega una cosa, ya todos quieren cantar así, you know.
But it's like now you're supposed to do it like the way it's meant for you.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't hit a certain high note, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, there's also like there's a lot of like aspects that you can put into it, like interpretation, like maybe a different tuning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
See what?
No, but I mean, cada quien. No, but I mean, there's a bunch of that was the last opinion that I saw.
Bro?
There's a lot of different opinions. I guess you could talk about mariachi. I mean, you talk about mariachi all day, man. Like it's. And again, I'm sure someone will listen to this and be like, I disagree with what they're saying. But yeah, I mean, that's just a given in mariachi, you know, like, and
nunca falta. There's always like, guys, like, you guys are wrong. I'm like, that's why it's an opinion, bro.
Yeah. So like, well, I don't know why you guys are talking like these are facts. We literally said in the beginning that these aren't facts, and you know, these are opinions. You know, and again, I didn't agree with all the opinions that these people had.
Yeah,
we gonna have to fight whenever we gonna fight when we see each other. Like, get away, no, get away.
Like, just when you see them from a distance, you're just like,
just point, yeah,
yeah,
like you.
Damn, bro. I forgot
we gonna have to fight, bro. It wasn't that eventful of a weekend for us. I mean, that Thursday and Friday for us, it was a pretty calm one, I guess you could say. Nothing very, very much to really have to talk about. Sorry. Saturday though, we had a very busy day. You know what I started noticing? Because we played. What did we play? It was 1, 3, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. We played 7 hours in total, right? On Saturday itself. I was for the first time, like I got like pains in my forearms, both of them. Like aquí, and then also like here, and even right now, like when I go like this, like if I was like, you know, moving my arm and shit like that, like if I was playing, like I have small pains. So I think
like this?
I think I'm gonna die next week, bro. Huh?
Put your arm like this. Squeeze it. Does that hurt?
More this one.
When you do this, it's like a centered pain.
It's like maybe like right here.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then twist it. Does that hurt?
More when I go like this.
Okay. Now,
Twist it back and
bring
forth.
it to your elbow, to your shoulder. I'm sorry. Does that hurt?
No.
Okay. I think it's just strength.
Oh, maybe.
Sí, güey. De que
It
te la
does feel
jales.
weird.
No te la jales, güey, no mames.
No, I mean.
Señora, soy justo viendo porno.
No, but it was a eventful weekend because I mean I got tired, bro.
Fucking caro.
¿A qué hora llegaste?
Yo me vine. No, yo llegué. ¿Qué me preguntó? No, I mean I live closer to where we met, so I think I got home like at 4.
I got home at 4. Yeah, I was like a little bit because ya era tarde. I mean
I was passing water. I was like, not today.
I ate it the next day.
For real?
Yeah.
Good bitch.
Day. Yeah, but the night so the night was long and it started early. We met up at
11:30.
11:30. Yeah, so at 11:30 we met up and it felt like we were driving forever because we drove an hour to meet the rest of the guys, and then after that we drove like another hour to go to the other place. So it was like a 2-hour trip to go to where we were going. We started at a church.
Pero llegamos.
Yeah, we started at a church because it was a wedding and the people were getting married, obviously, and eventful. No, not really, right? You don't acuerdo nada. Oh, they wanted us to play afterwards. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
We're like,
ya estamos comiendo, güey.
yeah. Because they told Arturo, like, hey, ya se fueron? And we're all at Whataburger, like. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We went to Whataburger.
Yeah.
And I was contemplating. Well, it's funny because I got a chicken sandwich at that first Whataburger after we finished the misa. Because I was like, I'm going to get a burger later. Like, I was already in mind to go to Whataburger again. Like, I'd be wilding now, bro. I just want to go to Whataburger all the time. And it was good because like it was fresh. The chicken, I ate it right then and there.
What'd you get?
Honey barbecue.
Oh, okay.
That ching. Oh wait, that was my meal back in the day. That was like.
Yeah, I think you told me.
When I was casually eating Whataburger when I was younger, it was the honey barbecue. I wasn't even eating the burgers yet. Yeah, I was just eating the honey barbecue chicken strip. It was so good for some reason.
I think I was being a beef guy. Cute.
What do you mean?
Like just like I like the patties.
Well, yeah, I had a double the next day, and
Like,
bro, that shit
like-
was fucking.
Like even if it was like at McDonald's, I would get like a Big Mac, which is pretty big when you're like 14, you know.
Yeah, but tiene las carnillas así, güey.
Yeah, pero son dos, and you're a kid, and it has 3 buns.
It's got more. Yeah, what I don't like about it is it's more bread than meat, because that middle one, like really, like if you take it out and you eat it, that's chingón, because it's like a double cheeseburger.
I was gonna say a quarter pounder. Is that a quarter pounder? No, right?
Each
That's bigger?
patty is like a
Quarter?
no, it's not a quarter pound. It's like
Point
half.
is, yeah.
It's half 1/8 of a pound.
So 216.
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. I need that gallon. Did you ever make the gallon guy? Anybody here? like, Mister. No, it was like a gallon. You made like a gallon, and he splits up into ounces and then fluid ounces, and
No.
but you made him into like a guy. No, someone's gonna. I hope someone replies, bro, because it was chingón.
Que estás viejo, güey, no?
In elementary school. Anyway, so we went to Wada. We ate there. A gusto, güey, because we. But then they called Arturo and they were like, "Hey, we wanted y'all to play after the church." And it's like, well, should have told us that because we're already fucking grubbing out over here.
You see what? It took a while for us to like go and find a Whataburger and actually sit down, you know?
So, but yeah, it had been like a good 30 minutes. So that means that we've done this before where we stand out there waiting for the bride and groom to come out. And it's like, bro, like.
I think Arturo started charging like hour and a half. If you want that.
They want us to play right after the church because it makes sense in theory. But it's like, no, we gotta wait for you to take all your pictures and everything. Yeah. It takes fucking forever.
But if you have a big family like she did, that they did.
Yeah, you got. Like, and they actually filled up the church. Yeah. I was like, damn, bro, a ustedes sí los quieren, güey, because.
Well, it was also not a super big church.
Yeah, but güey. You still fill that thing? I mean, I've seen weddings where there's like 4 people there, and it's like.
Oh, you were the one that was like, this gotta be like 400 people.
No, wait. Okay, look. Then we went to the reception, and then they had like an outside wedding, so they had these 2 get on like canopies, big tents, and they put us in el mero sol, güey. No mames, güey. Pinche solazo for 2 hours, like. Se me dolió, güey.
Let me see.
Me dolió. But anyway, it got packed. They filled up every seat. Plus, like, there's people standing around and shit. I remember looking around and I was like, there's like 500 people here, bro. And y'all started all looking at me like I was fucking crazy or something.
That was not 500 people, bro.
See, way.
No, it wasn't.
Because I was telling him, I was like, each one of these tables is like 10 people, you know. They gotta be like at least 50 tables here, bro. Hay un chingo de gente. And then the little kids were over there having fucking FIFA World Cup, like playing in between the cars and shit. And they only had like 2 porta potties too.
Yeah.
I don't like porta potties, bro. Cause
I don't think you have a choice when you're in the middle of nowhere.
Pues sí, güey, pero oh yeah. I don't like it because first of all, it's claustrophobic. Or como dice pinche Arturo, catastrophic. Arturo. It was claustrophobic because it's small. It already smells because, I mean, everybody's taking a dookie in there. You
already kept going, bro.
Sí, güey. There's never, ahí nunca hay un, like, those don't take a rest.
Eso lo dejaron hasta el tope, güey, like, for sure. Like, you know?
No, see. And then, like, so like, every time I go in there, I don't like it too because I'm like, they don't put any hand sanitizer or nothing. So that means that everybody here is disgusting, bro. Nadie se lavó las manos, güey.
Easy.
I think I'm kind of a germaphobe now. No, not that big. You know how people are like weird about it? They'll be like, you know, they're not like that. It's more like if I know I've been touching shit, I was like, I need some sanitizer because like I'm icky, you know, like me gusta.
Point is, that was not 500 people.
It was 500 people.
That was not.
It's 5,000.
I had to be like 300.
No, bro.
250.
No, it definitely wasn't 250.
It was not 500.
It was 4 to 500 for sure. For sure.
I'm like, I respected you more when you stood your grounds, honey.
500 people.
Now it's just a bitch.
Because everybody just like came at me. They're like, no son 500.
Bro, it's because that was not 500,
wey.
bro. Even Arturo was like, she's like 350, bro.
Yeah. No, he was like, it's like 100 people here. Like,
no, he gave you the higher number.
Tú vas atrás, güey, no mames.
Because I think I was like 250, 300. Arturo was like, it's like 400, 350. I'm like, ¿qué tal la verga, güey? ¿Tú qué sabes?
He's like, oh, chico mío.
Yeah.
But yeah, we played out there, and it was only 6 of us, bro. That's probably why we got a good check. There was only 6 of us. It was 2 trumpets, you, me, and Armonia, and then 2 violins.
That's all you need, bro.
Yeah. I mean, we did it, and it was 3 hours. I mean, one thing we do a lot, too, is if it's a 3-hour gig, we play the 3 hours. And we play them seguidos, you know. Yeah, you can.
Yo, you mean without a break?
Yeah, without a break.
I'm like, yeah, that's so we're there for. Like,
no, o sea, like, yeah, like
3 hours, 12 media. No, pues acabamos ya. Muchas gracias.
No, it's because I think back to like our original groups, and it was like a thing. Like we'd get like if it was a 2-hour gig, we'd get like a break of like 10 minutes, you know, whatever. I remember just thinking like right now when I make my students like stand up for like rehearsal or like for performance and we're doing it, I'll make them stand, you know, like 30 minutes, you know, and they're over there like,
oh, bro.
They're just like stressing and shit. I'm like, nah, bro, ustedes no aguantan, güey. Nada, you know.
No, ustedes con leyendas se mueren, güey. No
yeah,
mames,
dude. And I'll tell them, I'm like, you know, this past weekend I played 3 hours, y'all be fine, you know. I'll tell them like little things like that. They'll just look at me like unimpressed, bro.
Bro, yeah, if I was that sort of like, nah, hombre, mister. Like,
they'll just look at me like, okay, like, Gen Z don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, whatever. It's because they haven't worked yet, you know? Like, if they were working at McDonald's, they'd be like a 1-hour shift. They'd be like,
nah, even if they do work. Have you seen a Gen Z at work? They're like, what you want? Can I get number 2? It's like, with everything? Yeah. You want cheese? Yeah. All right, $2.50. I'm like, can I get my water? My drink? What you want?
Like, they don't pay attention, bro. Like, as they're putting in your order, they're like on TikTok. Like,
yeah.
Or they're doing the TikTok. They're doing,
or
like,
you're
the
the TikTok, bro. They're like, look at this idiot, bro.
Look at this fucking idiot ordering. Yeah. And it's like, you know how they said that there's a camera on you, like at the drive-thru?
Yeah.
It's just like be at the window, like, let me get a motherfucking, you know.
Like SpongeBob, like, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like, yeah, that's all you were doing. I thought that was it.
Where?
Where it's just like picturing, like, what?
Oh, yeah, he does do that. Yeah. Like, can't get a, yeah, it's just funny. Anyway, so we played at that big wedding. We pulled it out, man. Like I said, it was a 3-hour gig. And we had they put nothing in front of us. We were in Mero Sol, you know. Which you got a little burn, and I just barely noticed. It's a little bit, but it's not as bad as other times. I mean, other times you've been coming out like.
I've been out in the
Red
sun
Lobster.
more lately, so like I have more color. More in the sun out.
Bro, did you just say you have color? Because you don't got shit, bro. Todo blanquillo.
Well, you can't tell because I have green and violet. Whatever the fuck that is.
It's pink.
It's like Barbie pink, bro. You know they're making a Barbie movie?
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
It looks pretty funny. It looks like it's for adults.
I'm just gonna go for Margot Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
I'll say.
Good times.
No, but yeah, it looks like it's for adults because they have a lot of jokes. Inside jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Fuck, I'm gonna be this 26-year-old trying to watch Barbie.
It's like two tickets to Barbie, please. Like you and your girl.
Like, be myself.
She's coming later. No.
Yeah. She's coming, I swear. She's at a different school, all right?
She's in a different mariachi, okay? So we played the 3 hours there con el mero sol for the last 30 minutes. Arturo was finally like, vamos ahí en la sombrita. I'm like, ya pa' qué, güey?
Well, yeah, I was like, wait, ya tengo cáncer, güey. I'm dehydrated. I'm like,
for real, dude. Like, I got. Oh, he did bring his waters. Never mind, he did bring his waters. I was thirsty. I drank that shit.
No, he did apologize. Well, you were asleep. We were driving back. He did apologize. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Es que no sé qué pasó. I'm like, it's not your fault, because.
For what? For the sun?
No, yeah, because it wasn't him that made the decision. It was the girl. Because remember when we brought the stuff in?
The wedding planner or whatever? I think she was a wedding planner.
I thought she was just a worker because I saw her doing the cotton candy. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then she might have been.
Yeah. She was just delivering the message. But yeah, she's the one that told us, like, hey, I want you guys right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
in the middle
right here in the sun, bro. Like,
she's looking around like, bro, there's no shade here, bro. Like,
just at least put us like facing away, you know.
Sí,
pero no, le valió verga. I was like, all right. I'm like, and I kept forgetting, but I'm like, no traje mi WD-40. But I kept trying to say like sunscreen. ¿Cómo se llama?
SPM.
SPM. Tamar. SPN?
SPM.
Is that SPF?
No, just fucking with you.
Oh, okay.
SPM is a rapper. Free my boy SPM.
Because I wouldn't know. That's funny.
Everybody who listens to SPM is ghetto as fuck, bro. Like if you don't know what SPM is, I'll play some later. You're ghetto as fuck.
All right.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's like Machine Gun Kelly.
No, it's because SPM's in jail. I can't really go into that. Anyway,
okay.
So we played there. We took off. We went to we went to like a cuz birthday party.
Yeah, he was like 18.
That's who it was. He was 18. Because the mom came up to us. She's like, tiene 15, like, because you know how we always do that? It's like a joke. Every time we play las mañanitas, we always say, feliz para el quinceañero. Like, que el cumpleañero que es quinceañero. We always say that. No matter how old you are, we always say you're 15. But the lady, like, dead ass went up to me. She's like, no, tiene 18. And I'm like, lady, it's a joke.
Señora, take a seat.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I was like, no, like it's a joke. I was like, never mind. So I went back to
never mind.
No, and there I was telling you, I was like, I think the gig would have been better if we didn't have like, because the cuh that was having a birthday party, he had like all his cuh friends, so like it was a bunch of them. So like the whole time they were talking and just like conversing, it's where I was telling you that like each one of these kids look like later on they're gonna post on their story like last night was a movie.
Oh,
yeah, they were like all into it. And they were just making a lot of noise, like talking and shit. And like, since we didn't bring the speakers or anything, and there was a lot of people in that backyard, actually. Yeah. No, so yeah, nada. Like, you couldn't really hear the voices, which Arturo's really good about, like, realizing that. So, like, he would walk up all the way into the audience, which is kind of hard for us, too, though, because we have to, like, try to, like, actually listen to him so we can actually hear, you know, what he's doing.
Bro, do you notice? Because I'm guessing this kid is, like, in high school. He's 18. You notice that everybody was taller than us? Taller than me?
Taller than you? Because everybody's always taller than me.
Yeah, because I noticed that it was that table and there was like a girl. She had braces. Y se paró. And I was like...
Oh, the girl with the white shirt? I remember, dude.
I just remember she had braces.
I just remember she was tall.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, la verga. Like.
Yeah.
And then like her... I think it was like her man or something. He was like tall as fuck. The compañero was tall as fuck. I was like, why are these kids so tall?
It's not fair, bro.
Because it happened to me in my senior year of high school.
What?
When I looked at the freshmen, they were tall as heck.
When did you feel when when did you get to your full tallness?
Had to be after I graduated.
For real?
Yeah,
So you were
because
still growing?
When I
Oh.
was in soccer, they had me down as 5'10", and it was like 5'11". And then in college, when we were like learning about the metric system, and me dieron, I was 6 foot
Damn.
with flat shoes.
Damn. Ladies? Nah.
What? What? No.
Anyway, so yeah, we played for that birthday party. We got out of there, and then the last gig of the night was this 2 hour for old guy. It was his birthday
It
party.
was a wedding.
But it was also we went in with Mayanitas.
They turned into a cumpleaños.
It was a cumpleaños.
But it was our first wedding.
And wedding, yeah, because the guy that
because they walked in with a cake, like it was a surprise.
Yeah, we're like surprise. Yeah, but we started playing for this guy. It was so quiet in that neighborhood that I really thought the cops were gonna come. I was like, when are they?
You thought, bro?
It's because we were in the country. That's what it was.
Was it country?
Yeah, we were in
Princeton?
Princeton. We were in Princeton.
I'm asking you because I could see a city in the
Prosper.
Prosper.
Yeah, Prosper. And I just remember thinking like, when are the cops when you need them? Because it was we started the gig like at 12, which means we finished the gig like at 2 something, and we're pretty far from the cars. So I mean, again, like it took us a while to get to the meeting spot, and then it took us a while to get all the way to our meeting spot, which was in Fort Worth. So, and then y'all were making fun of me. Y'all were like, "Damn, you didn't sleep at all today." I was like, I wasn't tired until I actually like down.
That wasn't me. That was
Arturo. Yeah, he was all like,
Sammy se cansó de dormir.
No se durmió el Sammy, and I'm like, well, I wasn't tired.
Che milagro.
But now, once everything was over and it's like 3 something in the morning, I got caught up on TikTok. You know, like when you get caught up and you're just like scrolling, and then you're like, yeah, that's what happened to me.
Bro?
I started falling asleep, so then I took a little nappy nap.
I didn't feel it until I got in my car. When I got in my car, I was like, oh,
Because it was like, yeah, sí era tarde, güey. And then, like I said, like I was feeling a little physically like down already. I was like, damn, like this me acabó like mi juguito, güey. Like I'm on, ando en échale. I'm on E, bro. So it was a little rough there at the end, but we made it and we went home. Got a good check. I was like,
what?
I mean,
you getting paid?
You guys are getting paid. Yeah, but that's basically all that happened. You got anything?
No, that's it.
That's it.
I was reminiscing with Arturo because he started like talking about Saul's first day.
Saul's first day. Mucha Lucha?
Yeah.
Episode... I forgot what episode it is, but you can listen to it.
We were talking about that on the way back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was telling him like it was so cool.
Oh, actually, I heard that part.
Oh, bro?
He was talking a little bit about like how it all went down and that guy didn't want to pay.
Yeah.
So he, like the whole show.
And he said like que él sí se calentó, you know, like because we
guy?
were talking about like whenever, because I was telling him like whenever I was with my cousins in Mexico, I was telling him how like the big one was like, all right, I'm gonna teach her how to fight, to me and my other cousin. So like
that's a good cousin.
Nah, because he didn't say anything. He was just like fight. Y mi otro primo, güey, Chadolfo, chingas tu madre, güey. He's like, he just came up and he was just like, he just went up to me, he's like slapping me like really hard. Yeah. And I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? You know? And I was telling him like when you feel like the pain or like when you feel like the confrontation, like tú te calientas más, you know? Because I remember like he was doing that and it was like play fighting. But when I felt all of this, like just like slapping me and like all like pegándome, like sí me enojé and I was and like le pegué aquí, güey.
Oh, sí?
Sí.
You punched him?
Yeah, like I punched him like puño cerrado. Porque sí te calienta when you do something like that. So he got up, he was like, like, and then I started crying because I'm like, me van a madrear a mí, you know, like
you were thinking about the consequences.
Sí,
yeah, shit.
And I nunca se me olvida porque sí, like he even made my nose bleed, and then I don't know what he was doing when I punched him, but I think like he had like his mouth open, so like it kind of I pushed like his lips into his teeth or something. So like se cortó por dentro.
Oh, shit.
You know, so it's like...
Damn, bro.
So así madreado.
First blood, bro?
Sí, güey.
Damn, bro.
So we're talking about like how Arturo like felt that, you know, when like because I mean you saw it, like the guy was like the guy was like, es que son mamás, y quién sabe qué, and then like he pushed him.
Yeah.
And I saw Arturo's face because Arturo was going from like
yeah,
you know,
his facial expression changed. I think that's the only time I've ever seen that where he's actually like pissed.
Yeah.
I was like, ay, wey. I was like, I should probably. Oh yeah, and I take off my way. I'm like, I'm still playing like El Color de tus Ojos or whatever the fuck we were playing.
But I was telling him like, sí se sintió bonito how like the whole restaurant like got up.
Oh yeah, they were ready to go, bro.
Like, cause we had like clients there, and like obviously we all like went up there, you know.
Yeah, we all.
Like this basically turned into like 20 versus 1, you know, like
pitch a handicap match, you know, Hell in a Cell.
And like he didn't need it because I mean El Vato estaba pedo, and Arturo's like, you know, he knows how to like throw him.
Bro, I think Arturo knows how to scrap, bro. I think he's ready.
He didn't need it, but like the fact that like we all had his back.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool, man.
Now see, way we're like the national treasures of Burritos Locos, way. So like, dude, we're untouchable, bro. Someone comes over there, hey, it's it. Si Palomar is gonna go in there too.
No, Palomar is the primero, güey.
With his big boots. He's like, I'll stomp that hoe, you know.
Piso clavo y no le pasa nada, güey. So I thought we're just like reminiscing, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I've had those with Arturo too. Like when it's like everyone's asleep and it's just us talking. Yeah, he gets really like into like his stories and stuff like that. But you kind of want to do that because like it's like you said, like I mean I knocked out, you know, it was. It's like if you're co-pilot, you kind of have that job. Like you gotta keep that person awake, you know, because I mean, he technically has our lives on the line, you know, like you know, and not just his, you know, like it's whoever's the driver. I mean, has a certain responsibility, like to hopefully get everybody home, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arturo's something else.
Yeah, I just thought it was a cool little throwback, you know.
Yeah.
You wanna do the questions?
Yeah, we do the Charro chat, and then I'll let you guys go home real quick. These are the questions that you guys have submitted. This one was not a question, but y'all are real ones for the mariachi playlist. Help me a lot. You know what you should do? Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did make a while back. I made a playlist of mariachi music, and I renamed it because it is Charro Bangers still. But if you look it up on Spotify, it's Charro Bangers : a mariachi's guide to gigging. Because a lot of I did add a lot of mariachi like music just in general, just so you can jam to. But I also tried to look for a lot of the cajon arrangements that like maybe you would hear around, like especially in this area. So if you look up, you know, like a specific song, and I alphabetized it too. So if there's a song that you want to like look for, and maybe that they played at a gig, look for it on there, and it might be like the cajon version of that everybody kind of plays. So I used it as like a resource so that, first of all, Spotify makes like playlists and mariachi, but it's like it's got, you know, Cristian Nodal on there, or I'll have like David Bisbal or some shit on there.
Okay.
I'm like, this isn't a mariachi playlist, you know? Yeah. So that's what I wanted to make it for, and then also just for it's a study resource. I mean, I added all the sones, I added pasodobles, I added a bunch of mariachi music that would be helpful for you to probably know. But what I was gonna say is you should make one for Apple. You kind of made one already with your homework playlist. Like, that's kind of cool. Because I made one for Spotify, but I can't make one for Apple because I don't have Apple Music. But you do.
Okay. But
you can make like a sort of playlist like that, you know?
That'd go.
Yeah. But I appreciate you guys using it. It's something I just did in my free time. Have y'all accompanied any well-known artists in a concert or opened up for a group/artist? Have you?
I think I had one, but no me acuerdo.
Well, why you think?
I think I've talked about it before, no?
I've opened up for Vargas, which was cool. It was cool because we got to play for the same audience that watched Vargas. So it was a packed house. Me and Texas State, when we won, we didn't win. We got second place. But they invited us out to the concert the next day because it's supposed to be the one who wins the college category gets to perform with Vargas. Mm-hmm. But they allowed us to go as well.
That was cool.
So we went out there and we got to perform. So I had never played in front of like a super packed house like that. I was like, damn, like it's like everybody on the bottom is packed and then also like the top, like the balcony. So it was like a really cool experience to play for this. And they're obviously there for mariachi music. So it's like they want to watch mariachi. So like they were really into our show and then every performer. So like it was cool to open up for Vargas. So I like doing that.
I guess I don't have one right now. I thought I had one.
Well, didn't you, when you were in RGV, didn't y'all have like a tour?
Yeah,
did y'all play with anybody famous?
No, it was for us.
Oh, it was just y'all?
That was us, yeah.
Oh, I thought that you guys like performed with somebody. So y'all were doing a tour just on your own?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uno que puede. Oh, no, it was us and a folklorico.
So they went to watch the show of that, like juntos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I don't have one. I thought I had one. I talked about one a while back.
Well, if you think of one.
Bye.
And this is the last one. Biggest fan moment. Let's see. I guess it's like whenever you actually like geeked out and you're like, oh shit. Did you ever have a moment like that?
I saw Lionel Messi in the distance one time when we played. One time when we played Argentina versus Mexico.
You did not do that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
When Argentina versus Mexico played here in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And we were downstairs and they were like walking like the Argentina players.
So you got to like see him in real life?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I thought you meant like...
I'm like, no, está jugando FIFA, güey.
Yeah, I thought you meant like that or like, I don't know, like you were like a fan, like in the fucking nosebleeds, you're like, Messi, Messi.
Sí, lo vi en la Copa Mundial. Yo estaba ahí cuando metió el penal. Yo estaba viendo en mi casa.
Ay, güey.
No mames, güey. Pues obvio.
Okay, so you kind of geeked out because I mean, yeah, Lionel Messi, fucking best football player ever. Like,
yeah.
With lo que dicen, you know, so it's like it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, está chiquito, güey.
I think it's so cool. I mean, I've had, you know, situations like that, but it's like when you only know someone from TV or film or music or whatever, like where you've only seen them like on a screen and you see them in real life, it's a pretty like surreal moment.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, like this fool's alive. Like,
yeah, when I saw him, I was like, Messi. Like, he's está chiquito, güey.
Yeah, that, like just because he didn't say nothing, he's like,
no, I mean, from what I heard, like super nice. He's always like, hola, like, como CharroBoys, you know.
Bro, you could have ran on the field. You know how like they do that and they like kiss his feet.
Yeah,
and
then they hug him. And he hugs you back, bro.
Yeah, he hugs you
so
back.
Cool, yeah.
Except like you caught him on a bad day, and it's
and then like Cristiano was just like, bitch, get the fuck out.
I've seen that. Yeah. Well, I guess mariachi related. Where I was actually geeked out was I think the first time I saw Pato. Pato de Mariachi Vargas, because it was like, again, like I had only seen, I was still like new to the mariachi scene and everything too, but like just seeing him in real life, I was like, this shit's fucking crazy. Like he's just a little old man, because he's short. Like I'm taller than him. Yeah. So like when I remember when I took a picture with him, which if I find that pic, I know what picture it is. Like it's I think it's when I saw him at the extravaganza. We went like my freshman year to San Antonio, and I got a picture with him. It was like in a crowd full of people. And you could tell this is like a super dated photo because it was like I had like the Justin Bieber hair and I was wearing like a blue hoodie. Yeah. You know, like when you see some of the clothes you saw that wore back then, it's like I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. It's like I still don't really think I have a sense of style, but like back then I really didn't. You know, I was just wearing whatever the fuck was in my room, bro. I was just like,
bro, I used to wear a purple sweater. Way. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Every time I see that.
Yeah.
Estás pensando, chico.
Sí, güey.
No, ahorita ya se sufría, güey. You saw my Facebook post from 2013, 2014.
Same, bro.
Ese güey se sufría, güey. No manches.
Yeah.
You're like, all I want to do is go play, man. I was just...
Wait, you gotta say that. Okay, so what was it? It was you know, Facebook memories. Yeah, Facebook memories like gives you like your statuses and shit.
Wait, I don't know why it does that shit. It's just like, hey, remember this from 10 years ago, bro? Like, you're like, fuck.
Pero lo que te pasó, like, tell it. They have to.
Well, I don't know what it was.
was like it just came up.
I
on
don't
your
know
memories,
if it meant like me going, like I want to go play soccer or I want to go like play mariachi.
It had to be mariachi, bro.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, apparently I posted that. I was just like, all I do is I want to go play, man. Like
all I want to do is go play. Like it just,
yeah.
It puts me back in that position too. Like back then too. Like yo, mariachi was life, bro. Like so, like all I wanted to do was go play and because I mean the only time we played in high school without being in a group was like if our high school went to go play somewhere. Like if we had a gig, or we had a performance with our high school. But then like if we weren't doing that, we're just at home like I just want to go play, man. Like
I know, mames, wait. I'm looking at my stories.
They're really bad, right?
No, hombre. Che, Víctor, que se muera ese cabrón. No mames. Era ese. No, pues ya empezamos mal. ¿Qué mamada es esa, güey? On May 1st. And apparently people were like, no, ánimo, Víctor, no sé qué. And I'm like, eso trato, Tony. Pero a veces me la ponen ya muy difícil. Like, che, Víctor, güey. And then you were like, dude, love your life and be happy. It's easy. No mames,
bro. We're so
cringe as fuck, bro.
No, pues ni modo, güey. Así era la vida. It was a lot simpler back then,
Hoy nomás era pinche palabras célebres de Víctor, güey. Dice, pues como dicen, nomás por andarse tropezando aprende uno a caminar. Pinche, this was Víctor Estrada, May 1st, 2014.
No mames, güey. Ya, para.
No
mames,
I cringe, güey. Me quiero morir.
No, güey. Me quiero morir. Oh, shit. No, don't bring me back to those times, bro. Every time I get one of those memories, I just delete them, bro. I'm like,
yeah,
I can't see what I was doing back then.
So I'm doing right now, bro.
I was doing some stupid shit.
I'm like, anyway, no one's gonna know Old Vic.
I know Old Vic. It's pretty bad, bro. No, you got anything? That's the end of the episode. I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Tengo hambre. Y también mucho frío.
Damn.
Cool. So, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of CharroBeans podcast. I hope that you guys continue to like and share. We're close to 900 followers on Instagram, and we're about to hit 1,000 on Facebook.
Es todo.
Güey. So, if you guys keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing the content, and we will continue to make these and hit up the store. The store got 3 orders.
Let's go.
Yeah. After you got 3 orders after I complained that nobody was ordering. They're like, yeah, but then wait, did they?
Era tu mamá always like, bueno, pobre cabrón.
Yeah. No, but the merch is fire, bro. I need to get some. I really like how it came out, so I'll get some soon, and we'll get to repping. Hopefully, soon. Yeah. So thank you for listening to episode 109. We hope that you have a great week and be safe and don't be cringy,
please.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Oh no, that was Lil Vic. That was you. You were Lil Vic.